Welcome everybody to day 3 of Command and Conquer Tiberium Alliances. We're playing as GDI. Now, on day 2, I was telling you that I wanted all my buildings to be level 10, and then after level 10, I'm gonna go specifically upgrading certain structures, prioritizing certain structures like the command center so I can get more offensive units on the field. And I could do that right now because I think I do need that. I do need that upgrade. And we are trying to get our MCV mostly the 7th or 8th day. So we need to prioritize on refineries and getting some research points. Right now we have enough credits for a Firehawk, but we don't have the research points to back it up. So we're gonna need to start hitting those camps heavily so we can come up victorious. So let's get this to level 10 as much as we can. So we only have left, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 buildings are not level 10. Then after that we are prioritizing command center, construction yard, power plants, and silo, so we can get that continuous production, so that when we're in downtime, we're not on the PC, we actually get a good production out of our base. We can mine it out, those Tiberiums and those crystals. So did I upgrade? Yes, I did upgrade, so I can add one more unit. I'm going to be adding 2 more riflemen to my squad. Let's see, 1 2 3 1 2 3 level 9 level 10, supposed to be level 10. Come on. Okay, so level 10, I got 26. Can upgrade 1 to level 11, which is this, our max level at the time. So basically what we want to do is at least max out the most our front line, which is going to soak up a lot of the damage from our attacks. Then the subsequent units, you have probably, I'll say, prioritize 1 guardian and 1 pit bull to be higher than the rest. So I can use the, let's see, let me do a setup real quick. I could have this setup, and I would have this guardian level 12 while these 2 stay level 10, and then have these 2 pit bulls level 12 while my front line is level 12. So you can have 1 unit of each type be levels higher, just so you can use that type of big or that unit just to pack that extra hit into it. Instead of upgrading every single unit at the same time, upgrade 1 or 2 of the same. Let's see, if I have 4 infantries, 4 riflemen, but I'm gonna upgrade 2 of them to the max level. If I have 2 guardians like I do now, I'm gonna max out 1 to the max level. And then I have 3 pit bulls, I could either max out 1 or 2 to the max level because I want that extra punch with that unit. So if I'm going against buildings and I want that last vehicle to do more damage because I cleared the way, you put that higher level unit in the back just for the cleanup, and it will do a significant amount. It will be a significant difference when you strategize that way. So let's hit some camps so we can get some more Tiberium. Let's see. We got 2 outposts right here. I'm in an alliance, the inner circle. In that alliance, let's see what position I'm in. I am position third, but not so far away from first place. So I need to get those Tiberium so I can keep upgrading my base. Well, let's see. Okay, let me just lower something. It's taking forever. Okay. Okay, so we have our construction yard. As you can see, I don't have my scripts running, so I have to do everything manually. Now, this base right here, it is a lot anti-tanks, has anti-vehicle units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 anti-vehicle units. So I might not be able to get through on the first run, but I'm gonna try something out. I'm gonna throw a straight line like this, see what happens, just to see what happens. Anyways, I do need research points, so as long as I can deal a lot of damage to their defensive units, I'm gonna be getting probably the maximum, more or less the maximum outcome out of the research points that can be given in this type of camp. Outpost, my bad, outpost. I'm level 10.4, I think I am, going versus an outpost level 12. So it should be interesting. Why I put my pit bulls there, because they can hit over the infantries and can help actually take out the tanks. But now I'm looking for research points, so it's gonna be one-sided since I don't have no anti-vehicle unit. The anti-vehicle unit is in the aircraft building, which I don't have. You see, total annihilation. Total annihilation. May I remind you? Now I can switch it up and make it more clumped up. Let's see if I go like this. I can put this one here just to take care of that. This here can go like that. Let's go. Remember, we have to raise our research points. We are on day 3. Now that pit bull is just pushing all the units to the left. Now this tank's supposed to come this way. Once this pit bulls. And there we go. Another total annihilation. That's what happens when you go against so much anti-vehicles and your composition is vehicle-wise. It's total destruction. But I'm getting my money's worth right there and there. So now I'm gonna do something. Let's see if I can actually do it. Let's see. Okay, I want to get to the back line. So to get to the back line, I'm gonna be sending this 2 while I'm sending this 3. I want to hit the defense facility. Once I hit the defense facility, I'm gonna start crippling the defensive parameters. Let's go. Just so you can see, I keep hitting it, but as you can see, I cannot get past this area right here. So now my objective is push through all the way to the defense facility. I hope my vehicles can make it. You can see all of them are moving to the right, which that was the main focus, and that was my strategy. Now I'm taking out their defense facility, which will cripple, and I mean cripple, their defense. You're seeing them now with health. Now you're gonna see them with less health than usual. See, which means that I can do something like this. Yeah, something like that. Let me see. 1, 2, 1, 2. We can try this. Let's go. Should I hit again? I should hit again just in case. Let's go like this. The more you attack the defensive side, you know, that's what we want. We're looking for research points. We're not looking for credits. Credits we're getting from our base in a continuous production of 5,000. Look at that. Oh, Pitbull versus attack. No! Will the Pitbull win? Yes, it will. And defense facility is basically at 1%. Now, if I would have done that in the first place, focus the defense facility, which was exposed, I would have probably taken this out in 3 swoops, more or less. 3 swoops. 1 to do the damage, 2 to lower even lower, and 3 just to set up all my pit bulls to one side and deal damage to the construction yard. And we only left 1 defensive unit. See, we still got 8,000 there. See? The defense facility is basically 1%, so all the units copy that. So they're all going to be 1%. Now we can just overload one side and just power through. It's going to be a walk in the park. So you have to prioritize what you want to do. If you can actually take out start hitting the defense facility and get the maximum output of your research points, which basically is taking out the defenses, so do it. It's because you'll be gaining both. Now, if you can't and you see it's heavily guarded, but you can reach the defense facility, go for the defense facility. Do not waste any command points. As you could see, it took me, I think it was five times. Let me check my report real quick. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times just to get a total victory. So if I would have done that probably in three times, I could have gotten the base. Now in this instance, see that they're both on the same side. They're clumped up together. What do we want to do? How many anti-vehicles we got? We got only 2. That's good for us. That means I can overload my right side with my infantry, and I can use this strategy, which I believe it will work since I don't have no air units. As long as I can take out the tank and the rocket fist, I think I'll be alright. I believe I will be alright, because then I just push through my infantry. If my infantry can get to here, if they get destroyed, the defensive infantries move away, and my pit bulls will be able to hit the defense facility. So that is the strategy. Hit the defense facility and just keep going through it straight to the command center. But like I said, I see I only have 2 heavy hitting anti-vehicle units in their defense, so my infantry has to take care of this too. That's the priority 1. So when you click fight, right when your infantry reach this level, the vehicles will be spawning at the same time, right when they get to this point. So that means that when you get to this point, this tank is going to be in this area. It's going to move into this area, and that's where we want it to be, because we want to deal that damage. and actually kill it if we can, destroy it. So let's run it. That is our strategy. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, see, now when it gets here, see, it starts moving. See, it starts moving the second and third line. So we want to start dealing that damage. There we go. See, I don't care if I lose my infantry at this point, because I want this pit bulls to hit here. So if this infantry can move all the way over here, even better. Like that. See, open up a space for my pit bulls. That infantry is going to be going to take a while to bring down that structure. As you can see, I have a straight line, B line, straight to the command center. I already took out the defense facility, which that means that those units that I took out right now in this area, they're not going to spawn. Why? Because the defense facility was taken out, was taken down. So look at that. All the way to the command center. Now, if you don't have that much anti-structure units, you know you might not get that far in. Now, if I had a Firehawk, this missile squad would actually move to the right and would actually be a problem for me. So you need to play with your unit composition to see what actually works and what doesn't work. But now I'm going to put this unit right here, and that's the only unit I'm going to be spawning at that location. Why? Because I want infantry to move away. Go away. And since that wall is basically untouched, it will take it a while. It will take this rifle squad a while to bring down a wall. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how we can maximize. See? Same thing. Same thing. But as you can see, did you see? Defense facility was gone. No units. Now, with Forgotten Bases, even if you take out the defense facility, the units will spawn, but probably with 1% health. So, you need to understand and be sure that you have enough command points to take out that Forgotten Base, or somebody else will take it out for you because you already did the initial damage. So, like I was saying, if you want to hit the most outposts, the most camps, go straight for the defense facility and just take it out. But in this case that I need research points, I want to challenge that defense. I want to take out as much of that defense as I can because I want more research points. Oh man, I like this setup. Just like yesterday, I keep seeing this camp and I like this setup for my MCV, my second base. No, it's not easy. It's not easy. This is good for getting energy. Yep, mining out energy. Yep. Let's see. Defense facility is heavily guarded. Construction yard. Where do I want to hit first? I need to make sure that my infantry get to this area. I know that when my infantry gets to this area, they're going to start taking damage. This is anti-vehicle barriers, so I want to avoid them. And this MG nest hits 2 spaces, so I need, yep, right there. Straight up. Sorry about that. I can actually try this or this. It's a lot of buildings. 1, 2. Taking them all out. Let's see if I can keep it like that. I know this unit's gonna get hit hard, so you just keep it like that. Now let's try it. Since I don't have air, this missile squad here is gonna act like a blockade. for that scooper. And this MG nest is gonna add a supply for that rocket fist. So basically all I have to worry about is 1, 2, 3, and 4 units. So let's put this one here just to be sure. We attack, and if my calculation is right, I'm supposed to actually get all the way over here. So let's take it on. My pit bull is going to start hitting this, so it's going to be delayed getting to the scooper. Okay, tank's going to be faced with 3 infantry. Okay, my guardians. See, as long as I don't take this missile squad out, that scooper's not going to mess with me. Okay, as you can see, we got through. Look at that, straight up triangle right there. So basically you want to be punching a hole. As you can see, the hole is basically in a triangle. Deal the most damage front line, so you can just push through and just get an angle. So if I had like a anti-air like Firehawk, the Firehawk will be the last one pushing in to hit the construction yard. And I still was able to hit the construction yard. Look at that. Now, as you can see, I did not take out the defense facility. Since I didn't take the defense facility, the units will come back with a percentage of health taken away. So it's supposed. So if I'm right with this hit, I'm supposed to be able to take out the construction yard because it's the same action. If I got through the first time, the second time I get there even faster. Now, at times that's good, at times that's bad, because you want them to move at a precise time so it does not affect the transition. So you can see this scooper last time was over here, and now it actually moved back to its location. So at times it's good, at times it's not. But in this situation, it's in our favor. Like I said, we use their defenses against them. These 2 units cannot do anything because they're blocked by their own defenses. Look at that outpost. So this is going to be my last attack on bases and outposts. So now we go back to our base, we upgrade any buildings that we need to upgrade, and then we keep upgrading our bases until we get the most command points, 100 command points, 9 command points, whichever one you feel like, and come in regularly once in a while just to collect and upgrade. Collect and upgrade. The more upgrades you do, the faster you get resources. So let's see. I can upgrade my construction yard and get that airfield to get those anti-vehicle aircraft, but then I'm gonna have to upgrade my command center. So let's keep our strategy just to level up to level 10 every building that we can. Okay, let's see what's the repair time. 58. Okay, so I need to. This is prioritize factory. See, this is infantry is under an hour repair time, but factories in 2 hours. So if all my vehicles were to be destroyed, I'm gonna have to pay to repair 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 12 seconds for that repair time. And right now, how much repair time do I have? I have 3 hours, 22 seconds. 3 hours, 32 minutes, and 24 seconds, which now comes to that. So let's see if I can upgrade. Let's upgrade. Level 11. See that front line taking all that damage, dealing that frontal damage, and then letting my vehicles then push through from the midway forward is actually, that's usually is my strategy. So I would then have snipers in this area. I would have a mammoth, uh, probably one guardian or two, juggernaut, and then anti-air in the back. So it's cool. It's cool. Anti-structures in the back, last line. So if you have any questions, if you have any ideas, any explicit formations for GDI, you can write me up in the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as possible. As you can see, I have 181,000. So I'm expecting tomorrow, if I want to get the Firehawk, get the Firehawk. If not, I just keep going straight for the MCV, which should be around 9 days out. And if I keep upgrading my research, my credits, I will get there. So my research points needs to be on par, so I need to attack more bases. As you can see, for my next MCV is 1.8 million to a 1.12 million, which is 1,120,000 research points, and I'm not even there. I need a lot more. But once with the Firehawk, if I could get the Firehawk, it'll be a lot easier. It will get a lot easier. But then I'm gonna have to deal with anti-air units. So keep that in mind. So thank you for watching and keep in touch, guys.